Hey, this is Pam. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming and looking at my videos. Today, it's been an awesome day. We have been out hiking. We did 10 miles on the Greenway Trail, part of which covers the North Country Trail. And so we just had lunch at a really great local place. It's called Casa. And so we're hanging out here, and I wanted to interview these two because they're avid hikers and avid outdoors people, and I really thought it would be a nice addition to the channel and also a chance for them to talk about the North Country Trail. So Tracy here is the coordinator for trail towns for the North Country Trail in the Wampum Chapter, and Brian is the vice president. So with that, I will throw it over to you guys. You first.
We both get super nervous on camera.
But yeah, it's great to enjoy the day like this. Great weather. It's great, like she said, we're here at Casa. Great food. It's right along the trail. Trail passes right in front of it. So anybody that's on the road walk going into Lisbon, a great place to stop. But no, we really like being a part of the Wampum Chapter. It brings a lot of the community together and brings out like a lot of outdoors people, so they know they're not alone. You know what I mean? So we just like to constantly meet, spend some time with Pammy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have a unique experience because we go out hiking alone and together, but then we also take our family, so we get a lot of experience out on the trail in different situations, and we get a lot of people always asking us questions, how we would go about doing stuff. So it's nice. We get out and about, and we also give back.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a fun day today because we
Yeah.
got to experience 2 trails.
It was awesome.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, Sunday
Yeah.
fun day.
So tell me a little bit about how you guys got started hiking. Like, how old were you? What kind of trails did you like to do? What was your introduction to it?
I didn't really hike until 2016. I was always at Beaver Creek State Park, which kind of opened up the doors for the outdoorsy side of me. And that's where we basically, I think actually my first hike out that got me started was at the East Palestine hiking trail.
Cool.
And then after that it was Beaver Creek for a long time until we opened up and found the North Country Trail at the state line.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few years later, my husband kicked in and he started coming along with us, and then that got our boys involved.
Yeah, it's not often that you get to do something as a whole family. Normally everybody has their own hobbies, like, whether I could have a bike, like riding a motorcycle, and my wife want to do this, but this is actually something that we both found that I get to be closer to my wife, to get my kids involved. But it starts off small. You start taking little trails, and then we started getting into bigger hikes and long distance hikes. We just did 10 miles. To most people, they were like, "Why would you do that?"
We were
To that's a nice jaunt on a Sunday. You know what I mean? So
It was
Ooh,
10 and a half. Yeah. We rock.
But one thing I like to say is there's a lot of stuff out there, so anybody that's watching her videos and stuff like that, there's a lot of things. I know people like patches, they like stickers, they like all this kind of stuff. So definitely go on Facebook. It's Wampum Chapter North Country Trail, or you can go to Instagram under Wampum Chapter. We have hikes that you can meet up if you want to be new and you're kind of afraid to go out by yourself. There's a list of hikes where you can meet other people. We always have cool little souvenirs, so those people like to collect things.
Yeah.
Our 4 hikes this year include a 4 sets of buttons.
Awesome.
And only the first 50 people that sign in for the hikes will receive them.
Yeah, not just show up.
So make sure you get there and sign in. And I can really attest to the quality of the organization and of how they develop their sponsored hikes and things like that. We first went to the pumpkin pie hike that you guys had in October. Took some teenagers with us. They loved it. We had a really great time, and we started to meet people and know that there's an entire community out there who hikes and who are interested in the same things that I'm interested in. And it was just a really great experience, and that was sort of the gateway drug for us to
Good kind.
to get into hiking, especially in our area. And so, tell them a little bit about the 4 hikes that we've got this year.
The first hike is going to be in March. It's It's going to be at the Wampum train station. It's going to go up into the woods. And you can either go out and back.
Third Saturday of every month at 10:30 a.m.
Well, it's also on Sundays too. You got to watch.
Oh, that's right. This year we changed it.
That's why I go to the sites
Go to
and
the
be able to tell
site.
you. But the first one is a Bigfoot St. Patrick's Day hike. The whole idea is to go out and hike and be with your friends. You never know. You might see Sasquatch. There's rumors he's running around out there. And then you come back and there's a inter-chapter chili cook-off. So just ourselves, we're going to make all the different chili just for fun. Come out, eat vegan chili, regular chili, so it's, not so hot, if you like hot, you know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of variety. The next hike after that, I do believe, is in May. And that we're going to go down to McConnell's Mill. We're going to go see 3 waterfalls, the Alpha Falls down Alpha Pass. I'm going to go see the mill. And then we got the new one, the Breakneck Falls, which we just have a new spur trail to. And we're talking like Hocking Hills kind of waterfall. So it's not like a little trickle off a hill like sometimes we're stuck with in this area. The next one to that is Beaver Creek, Pioneer Village.
Yay!
Got to beat it. We're going to take them
hike.
down. It's the Great Ohio Canals. We're going to see the canals, the remnants of it, and got some people to have some knowledge about to learn. And then guess what? Down in October, we're back to the pumpkin pie hike, where you got an out back, come back, it's hot cider and pumpkin pie.
Never a shortage of pie.
Very true.
So, we're trying to do theme, and each one of them can have some food. Except the one thing about it is we're going to have food and stuff provided for everybody for all the hikes, except for Pioneer Village, because one of the greatest great assets is the Friends of Beaver Creek. And they have all those buildings there. That's how they raise their money. They have a pancake breakfast there.
Oh,
so
awesome.
we invite everybody to go.
Suggesting everybody.
I think the suggested price is like $6, and you get all-you-can-eat pancakes and some sausage. So,
great.
Hence, we try to bring organizations together. It's not just about us; it's about all of them and how we work together. So, but yeah, go to our Facebook page, Wampum Chapter site, or Instagram. You get all the information, and also information about other events that we be a part of. You'll always see us out there. So.
So yeah, the NCT is the Wampum Chapter is in Pennsylvania, but the NCT is in Ohio also. So I want to make that point that you've got both options. And here where we sit, we're maybe 5 miles from the Pennsylvania state line. And so within a very short drive, like half an hour, you've got both experiences, and the trail is different in different areas.
Oh yeah, well you can't keep.
There's a historic points along the way like this.
Right?
Like you've got the shortest covered bridge in Ohio,
the smallest
right?
museum.
Right here in Elton.
Yeah,
and the smallest museum we just found out.
right.
But just so you know too, if you're not familiar with the NCT, like she was saying, Ohio and Pennsylvania, the NCT actually crosses over 8 states. Goes from North Dakota all the way to Vermont. It is the longest scenic trail in the United States, almost 5,000 miles. We get kind of overlooked a little bit from your big boys like the Appalachian Trail, the Pacific Crest Trail, they're kind of on the vibe. But our goal is, and what the purpose of our trail is, to connect all of them. So we just connected in the last year to the Appalachian Trail. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for people via the long trail. And the hikers been going up, and now they can, instead of just going to Maine, now they can make a left-hand turn and travel another 4,000 miles. So expect to see in the future a lot more exciting people. We just had Tigger.
Tigger came through.
He's from Colorado Springs.
Right.
Started from that, heading through. We got Acuna's coming in March.
Yep.
And who knows? There's going to be more to come. So a lot of things are changing. It's going to be awesome.
Awesome. So get out there, just hike as much as you can or as little as you want. It's one of those things like there's really no pressure. You can
hike
just
your own hike.
Just thank you. Yes, hike your own hike. Just get out there and do it and try it. It doesn't require a whole lot of special equipment. You need some shoes and a coat, and you're good basically. And just get out there and have fun. We hiked 10 miles today. We all chatted and talked the entire way, and it was so much fun. And we looked at wilderness stuff and wildlife, and Tracy was looking for fungi and mushrooms.
She was looking for beavers.
I was on
Didn't
the
see
hunt
any,
for
but
beavers.
we're looking for them
There
beavers.
were many beaver dams that we passed in my own defense. But it was a lot of fun, and we really enjoyed ourselves, and I'm so thankful that you guys, that we hooked this up, and that you guys are on my channel today. And I just really appreciate it because you guys are a great resource for the NCT and the Wampum group in general. And so it's really nice to have you here and talking about the trail because we need to get the word out.
Yeah, and you're doing a great job. We thank you.
Oh, thank you. And another thing, there's
Behind
always one last thing. The next thing, though, is that very soon Lisbon might become a trail town.
Yes.
And we're going to have more announcements about that. We are going to be at the Appleseed Festival with a tent, with information.
And it might just be proclamated during that festival. So.
It might just be. So there may be big announcements coming up about Lisbon becoming an official trail town.
Yeah,
And
go ahead.
go ahead.
So saying if you live in the area, I know this goes all over the place, across the world, but if you live in the area, even if it's a town over, let people know, because it's not just about giving the name, it's about a town really getting behind this. You know what I mean? And getting outdoors and stuff like that. There's all kind of research out there.
Everybody's
People are going outside
supporting
less
each
and
other.
less, and we're trying to get people out there. And it's good for
Yeah.
business. You got people coming to go hike. You got hikers coming through. They're spending money in your town. So if you live close to the area, get out the word that you support that, and that's how it helps us do our jobs.
Right. And another really fun thing that like I said, Tigger came through this weekend. These guys provided some trail magic for him last night. I hosted him at my family house for dinner the night before. So it's really fun, a way to meet people from other parts of the country who are doing these amazing hikes. You can do what's called trail magic. Trail magic is when you help out with, maybe you give somebody a ride, or you let them do laundry, or you give them snacks, or
ride to the store.
Ride to the store. Maybe you help them find the post office so they can pick up their mail drops that they have sent to them with supplies and gear and things like that. There's a million little ways that you can help out these thru hikers, because they are on the road for months and months and months. So it really means so much to them to
Basic conversation helps these people a lot.
Right.
Like we were talking last night too, just the knowledge, like having the knowledge from these people is really beneficial. Even if you aren't a thru hiker, like we were talking last night, there was a gentleman from Butler with us, and he hikes, but he's never gone on like overnights and things like that. So when we were talking about overnight camping and the gear that we use, we all gained the knowledge of what everybody was doing and what they were using and what worked out best for everyone.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, the NCT is out there, and there's a big community of people supporting it and doing it, and even, small day hikes. If you get out there and hike a half a mile, you're going to experience nature. You're going to experience things about yourself that you might have never known before. It's really a cool way to get out and to get a little fresh air and get some exercise. You don't have to do major, big, long trails or miles or anything like that, but just get out and explore your local area. Or, if anybody wants information about the trail or information about hiking, everybody from the NCT is so friendly and so willing to help out, and they like to get out and like to do things and like to socialize with other people. So it's a great way to meet people. It's a great way to get involved in your community and to help your town and help the region. And I just can't say enough about it. So I'll leave you guys with the last word. What's your takeaway from today, or from our talk on the video? What would you like to leave the folks with?
Well, it's always good to meet other people that share the same passions we do. We're just now coming to Ohio. Our chapter was only 40 miles a year ago, and now we're 120 miles coming into Ohio. So it's good to meet more people. I mean, we're from Ohio ourselves, been a part of that chapter, but now we're coming in and realizing there's more people out there that we actually knew that is involved with this stuff, and that means a lot to us.
And other organizations too. Like today we hiked the Greenway Trail, which is mainly maintained by
the Lisbon or the Columbiana County Parks Board.
Parks Board.
District, yes.
And that's now a new organization that we're working with in Ohio. But then it also brings in the cyclists, and a lot of times the North Country Trail piggybacks on other trail systems in order to be what we are. And we're really appreciative of everybody that's involved.
Oh, definitely. And one of the biggest things that we promote is community.
Yeah.
And it's not just about us. We're one of only 32 partnerships and chapters along the whole 5,000 miles. And you can get more information at northcountrytrail.org.
Yeah.
As far as the history stuff, not just about us, but it's
You can find your local chapter that's closest to you
Absolutely.
on
Yeah,
that
in other
site.
states. Yeah.
You don't have to join the Wampum chapter, that we would graciously welcome you
In a
with
heartbeat,
open
yeah.
arms.
We take all takers.
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
But
but
those relationships, especially smaller groups and stuff like that, are trying to get up. We're part of a larger group that can help them, and as well as that help us locally. We can help them in a bigger area. So
Right.
all we can say is, get out, hike, meet new people. It's
Enjoy.
great, fresh air. Except for a chainsaw every once in a while. You get
Yeah.
nature and the birds. I mean, we
get
have
that
an
a lot.
8-year-old and a 2-7-year-old, and it's great getting them outside and watching them. They might cry and moan to get them out there, but once they're out there,
The
it's
experience,
amazing
they're
to
going
watch
to
them.
carry that experience with them for the rest of
Oh,
their life.
as
So.
Yeah.
parents, we're glad to see that, and we hope families out there, if you're looking for something to do, to get bond together. Because I know the hectic lifestyle. You work all week,
Start
you get the
small,
weekends,
work
stuff
up
like
bigger.
that. Take the family, go take a hike, even if it's 2 miles or 5 miles, whatever it is.
Half mile.
That's
Yeah.
it. Just get outside, breathe some air. There's so much to see. There's so much to see. It's just hidden underneath behind a rock or behind a tree, and
Yeah.
you gotta get out there to see it. So
Right, excellent. Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank
being
you.
on the channel, and thanks for hiking with me today. And it was just really nice to hang out and do this. So if you liked anything that you heard here today, please give me a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna try to figure out how to put information in the comments section so I can link it to the NCT and our chapter website and Instagram and Facebook pages and all those things. Because I'm just learning about Facebook. I'm not there yet with figuring out all those things. I'm learning as I go. But you can check in the comments section or the whatever that drop down menu is called for that information so that you can link up with all that. I'm also going to try to figure out how to turn the comments on so people can comment on the videos. And, maybe you leave a question, maybe you leave an encouraging remark. Give me some constructive feedback, because I really like to hear, constructive feedback on what I can change about the page or what sort of videos you might be interested in seeing, or if there's topics, or if, you don't like my hairstyle or something, whatever I can change, I probably will within reason. But, so constructive feedback is always appreciated.
So put
Bad
that
on-
back
I'll
on.
take
You to show your
that's a
hair.
hairstyle for you.
So anyway, thank you so much for watching today, and hike your own hike and have a great day. Bye.
Bye.